let's learn how to do the swing and all of its variations. Sorry if it sounds like I'm yelling, it's pretty windy out here. I want you to be able to hear me. The swing is an exercise that I see done incorrectly at most gyms that I go to. The biggest problem is, especially guys, we've got these strong arms. And we have to remember the swing is actually a leg and a core exercise. So try to forget that your arms are doing any work. We do not want to make this into a glorified anterior deltoid raise. There's 3 steps to doing the swing properly. Step 1, pick the kettlebell up properly. Okay, get into that silverback gorilla position that Dan John likes to refer to. So you're ready to pick something up. I've got it here. Now, what I want to do is start swinging it. Gently swinging it by sitting back and standing up. My arms, I'm barely hanging on to this thing. This is all coming from my hips. From the side, it looks like this. I'm just sitting down, standing up. Okay. Just like that. Now, as this becomes more comfortable and I kind of get that rhythm, all I want you to do is start sitting back a little bit further and standing up a little bit more aggressively by snapping your butt together at the top. And as you come down, imagine there's an imaginary line underneath my kneecaps that forms a triangle. I want to aim my hands for that triangle. A really good way to hurt your back with the swings is to go below that triangle, and you'll get something that looks like this. Instead of this, you look like this. Now, I'm keeping in mind that we're using relatively light weights for the videos, but still, over time, you're creating a lot of shearing forces in your spine when you do the swing incorrectly. So it's really important to get the fundamentals of this down. So step 1, pick it up correctly. Step 2, aim your hands for that triangle. Okay. Step 3, don't send those hips backwards until the last minute. Okay, those arms are gonna hit me, so I'm gonna shoot my hips back. And that's going to keep that swing nice and tight, keep that center of gravity close to you, and it'll carry over to the other types of swing variations very nicely. Now, let's go over the different types of swings. Now, we just went over the one-handed swing. I really prefer that over the two-handed swing, especially for guys learning how to do the swing, because it kind of takes the arm out of the equation. I can lift this kettlebell pretty easily with 2 arms. With 1 arm, not so much. So it really forces me to use my hips to do this. And again, thumb to bum, right? Just like that. And remember, at the top, I'm snapping my hips, because try this for me, humor me. Let your butt go soft. Let your posture go bad. It's really easy to hyperextend your knee in this position. Also, it's really easy to hyperextend your low back in this position. Whereas if I tighten up my butt, my abs automatically kick in, protects my low back and my knees. Okay, one-handed swing. From there, you can go right into the bottoms up, just like this. And then down. Now, in order for the bottoms up to work, I need to throw that kettlebell out in an arc. Otherwise, this will happen. If I send that kettlebell straight down, it makes it a miserable exercise. Whereas if I send it out in an arc, it's kind of fun. I'm gonna work my shoulder stabilizers, definitely work my grip strength. Next one. This is a little bit complicated, but don't let it be. The high pull. Grab your kettlebell. That's an upright row. That's what the top of the high pull looks like, kind of. So I'm doing swings, and all I want to do is pretend that I'm gently gently, because my legs are providing all the power, bringing the kettlebell up, and there's a target right behind me. I'm just gonna gently touch it with my elbow. If I try too hard, this will happen, guaranteed. You'll go like this. And it gets out of hand in a hurry. All I want is doing swings, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of a shoulder shrug and an elbow lift, and then back down. Shoulder shrug, elbow lift. And again, you wanna send that kettlebell out in an arc so that it keeps that momentum going. If you drop that kettlebell straight down, you lose your momentum. It becomes an unsafe, unfun exercise.